Hi there, folks. Welcome to another episode of Worth Collecting. Today's episode is our Halloween episode. We got a little less than a week away. And our game today will be Koudelka. And wouldn't be surprised if you've never heard of it. It's a PlayStation 1 game, came out in 2000. It was released by SNK. The person who created the game was a composer at Squaresoft. And when asked if he could produce a game, they told him no. So he left the corporation and joined up with SNK. As far as I know, SNK isn't really around anymore. You probably know them best for the King of Fighters series, which they still release iterations of, but I guess for other companies now. But yeah, this was their RPG. It's Koudelka, and pricing-wise, currently it's going for about $135 loose, and it's going for about $300 complete in box, and around $450 if you have one new. Graded, it gets up to $500. So I looked at the prices over the years, and the highest that it got complete in box was like $380, and that was back in 2021. So this is my copy here. Koudelka. So you've got Koudelka, that's her there in the center, and the other two playable characters. If you see it in the upper left-hand corner, there is a pre-owned, pre-played sticker. Now, I want to say that I bought this at Funko Land. I don't think it was GameStop at the time. But I'm not 100% sure, but I paid $16.99 for it. And this was probably 2001, maybe 2002. Again, got it for the PlayStation 1. My PlayStation 1 is no longer in existence. That guy died. So we're playing on the PlayStation 2 right now. But, like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to boot it up here. I'm going to play for about an hour. And then I'll condense that down into 15 minutes and give you my review and let you know if I think it's worth collecting. Now, in the past, the games that I've been doing worth collecting on have been games that I've owned but haven't played. This one I have played. I played through most of it. I don't know if I ever beat it. I did get sidetracked by something else. Could have been the PlayStation 2 coming out. Who knows? I never went back and touched it again. So it's been 20 years, so my memory isn't what it used to be. So don't really know what's going on in this, but we'll find out. So let's get started. It's set at the end of the 19th century, so it's kind of like a gothic horror type game. Very atmospheric music. Overlooking the monastery. When I picked it up, I wanted something that was Resident Evil-like, but had RPG elements to it, and that's basically what this is. So, title screen, Koudelka. Pretty good graphics for a PlayStation 1 game. I mean, the full motion videos on PlayStation 1 were always pretty decent. And I'd say this is probably one of the better ones that I've seen. It is 4 discs, but I looked up gameplay time for the game, and it's only at about 7 or 8 hours. Should be a lot to explore. Looks like I dropped something outside, but I'm going in through the top, so we'll have to work our way down through the mansion.
Not yet, but it looks like you're going to die soon.
Maybe. But you'll have to pardon me while I tend to some unfinished business first.
She brought a knife to a gunfight.
What can you possibly accomplish in your condition? You can't even hold your gun steady.
Won't know unless I try. That thing's not gonna die unless I shoot it 2 or 3 times.
Rawr.
Damn it! Here, use this.
Put you right into the action. Don't even get to explore nothing. Kind of reminds me of Parasite Eve. Analog sticks don't work. It can rotate. Combat is kind of slow. More tactical than action-oriented. Got some pistol rounds. I learned the spell. Camera is fixed. Oh, his menu. Hold triangle to run. Not gonna lie, I hate a fixed camera. In these older games, you kind of have to have it, I think. At least I don't have the door animations. Everybody has magic? That did next to nothing. I used up all of his MP points. Alright, so basically the second battle that I went into, I got a game over. So either I went the wrong way, or I didn't equip myself with good weapons. Older games don't really give you the tutorials that newer games give you. So if you go into the game, you're kind of going a little bit blind. And I don't have the book, so I don't have the ability to read over that. I could look it up online, but we'll just try again. Alright, so we have heal, automatically heals. We got status. Tells you what their skills are. Stats when they XP up. And you can level up weapons with individual characters so they get better at using those. We got equipment. He's got higher strength, so he should be using the weapon. We got whiskey. So if somebody's knocked out, you use whiskey to bring them back to life. Woo, doggy. Beats a phoenix down, that's for sure. Alright, this battle is going much better than the last one. That's a giant roach. And he poisoned me. And I'm out of bullets. That's great. Killed the roach. So it's pretty interesting. When you level up, you can level up any of your attributes on your character. So you got like strength to do extra damage, vitality, give you more hit points, dexterity, your ability to hit, agility, how fast you move, intelligence, how strong your magic and healing are, piety, your magic resistance, and the height of your MP. So, balance between these two. We got mind. This is how well you use magic. So the intelligence does damage. Mind makes it so you can hit. And then luck. Luck does what luck always does in video games. You don't know. It does imaginable things. There's a dirk hidden behind the picture frame. Awesome. I got rags. Okay, so equipment affects your stats as well. So how you have your equipment on characters can greatly affect, like these fire rags here increase my piety and my luck. So since I'm doing an intelligence piety luck build on her, we'll go there. It works out. So this battle's been going on for about 7 or 8 minutes now. I don't know if I went in a direction in the house that is not suggested. There's a third member of my team I haven't even found yet, so I may have gone the wrong way, but who knows. I have leveled up knives, but my knife's about to break. I managed to win the battle. I got a spear. When my knife breaks, I'll have a spear. Awesome. You see, throughout the game, you have to collect a lot of weapons to hold on to, because your weapons break in the middle of battle and you have to switch them out. I don't know if there's a way to fix your weapons in between rounds. This battle's been going on for about 7 or 8 minutes now. I've hit this thing with 5 or 6 different flares, each doing 300 points damage. Plus, Edward has hit him numerous times. To no avail. Okay, so it appears that that battle drug on a lot longer than it should have, because I guess green numbers mean I'm healing the enemy. They don't explain that at all. So Koudelka was doing damage and Edward was healing it, or the flare was healing it. I don't know.
Yes, that's right. It doesn't hurt to take precautionary measures. I think I'll go with you.
Good. Alright, so now we have a full party. We gained Edward. Obviously, he's a priest. None of my party members get along. They all hate each other. And the font is filled with holy water. And I can now save my game. So I've been playing for roughly an hour. Give or take. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on this game. So there's not much in the way of explanation as you're playing through the game. Probably would be helpful if I had the book. Might look up the manual online and read through it to get some explanations. Going in the battles, it doesn't explain to you the number system using and the color coding that goes with it. So I think some of these battles lasted a lot longer than they were supposed to, because I'd be dealing damage with one person and healing with the other and not being aware of that. I'm assuming that's what the green numbers mean. I looked up the plant boss online, and he was only supposed to have like a couple of thousand hit points, and I must have dealt 10 to 15,000 hit point damage over time. So I'm assuming there was some sort of healing going on that I wasn't aware of. The exploration part of it's great. There's a very large area to explore, locked doors, probably have to backtrack. But the combat is so slow. So if you want to play a game with really good exploration, this is a place for you, as long as you don't mind dealing with long, drug-out battles. Again, maybe once you figure out the combat system, it goes a little bit faster. Again, this game's running for about $120 loose. I mean, that's just the discs. I'm seeing on eBay, getting it in the box, $200, give or take. So, worth paying that much for? Maybe not. If you have the ability to emulate, it might be your way to go. But if you're a huge fan of the Shadow Heart series, this is a precursor to it. Like I said, I really think this game would be fun to play, given I had enough time and I understood the combat system. So I'm going to give this game a thumb sideways. Definitely worth playing. Maybe not worth the amount you're going to pay for it online, just due to the rarity of it. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you give me a like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Happy Halloween.